In the second half of Beyond the Headlines tonight, we turn our attention to politics and the growing wave of defections reshaping Nigeria's political map. The All Progressives Congress is tightening its grip on Nigeria's political landscape, now controlling 29 out of 36 state governors. It's a level of dominance not seen since about perhaps 2007, the peak years of the PDP. Just yesterday in Jos, Plateau State Governor Mutfwang was formally received into the APC at a welcome rally that has further strengthened the party's momentum ahead of 2027. One of the party leaders present at that rally was the chairman of the APC in Edo State, Mr. Tinebe. He joins me now for more on this development as we count down to the big one in 2027. Mr. Tinebe, thanks for joining us again. You were present at that welcome rally in Jos yesterday. Your party now has 29 governors. Really, what message is the APC sending now beyond Plateau State?
Well, the message is very clear, and that's the message we've been telling everybody since APC took over Edo State. And, we said that it's going to be counting every day, and more states will be coming in. That's what you saw in Plateau yesterday, where the governor came into the party with all the House of Assembly members and all the structure of PDP in that state. And it's still going to be counting. And don't also forget that as they are coming in, we are doing a registration. Right now, the e-registration is going on in virtually all the states of the country. And that is wiring up our base. And most of the people who are crossing to the APC are being registered immediately. And while other people are busy moving from one court to the other, we are busy investing people who crossed into the party and registering them.
Is it safe to say that we can now relax, that you are not expecting another governor to move into APC? We can focus on governance in 2026, right?
Well, there is nothing stopping governance because while we were receiving the governor of Plateau yesterday, the president was busy in Turkey doing business for the country. So governance has not stopped. And I can still tell you that it's still counting because more and more governors are seeing the reason why they should key into the Hope agenda. And that is how you are going to see it till the election. And I'm very, very convinced that at the end of the day, almost all the states will collapse into the APC.
If you get more governors, are you not bothered about the implication? Because there are already concerns that Nigeria may be drifting into a dominant party system. Should the APC be worried about the optics of things and the consequences of this level of control?
Well, it is not the duty of the ruling party to prevent a one-party state. It is the duty of the opposition to be firm and know how to be in opposition. And they should do the proper thing to ensure that they don't get their people to cross to us. The point is, the president said it clearly when we did our NEC meeting, that if a boat is capsizing, it is fair for you to give a life jacket to the people in the boat so that they don't get sink. That's what we are doing. We are giving them life jacket when they knock at our door. We are getting more and more knocks at our door, and we are ready to receive as many people as possible that are ready to join the party.
But critics say this isn't about ideology. It also has nothing to do with performance because it's the same politicians you abuse in the PDP that are now joining your party. They say it's about political actors merely aligning with federal power to protect their own future. PDP isn't in good shape. They're not even sure if they get a ticket, it will stand in the court. As an APC loyalist, how do you respond to that kind of argument? And what does it mean for your party at this time?
It all depends on how you see what ideology is. We have our own ideology as members of APC. There are people who will not have that same ideology with you. But it comes to a time when you now see that the ideology that we have is, you see that is the proper ideology. It is left for you to key in or not to key in. So what is happening now is people keying into our ideology, the way we see things, the way we do things, the way we see governance, the way we govern. So many states are beginning to key in. That's what you are seeing. And it is the good work the president is doing for the country. And when you see a country that when the president came in, there was no hope, and you now see hope, you now see development, you now see things going on. I mean, if you are a governor of a state, as the leader of that state, you key into the center to get what other states are getting from that good governance of the president. So that's exactly what you are seeing, and it will continue until there will be no other political parties. In fact, there are no other political parties anymore, because political parties that are busy going to court every other day, fighting themselves and the rest of it all. There is no other political party. It's APC and APC and APC in Nigeria right now.
Maybe that's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is that with more governors and political heavyweights joining your party, there are possibilities of an implosion, because you now have the challenge of managing a huge multiplicity of internal interests. The PDP, for instance, was controlled over 30 states and still lost power in 2015. What your critics are saying is that you have the elites joining you, but it is the people who are going to conduct the election. What lessons is your party drawing to avoid a similar fate with the PDP in 2015?
You see, you can't have an implosion. It depends on when people are joining. Like I told you about the e-registration that is going on now. The moment you join, you see the other political parties that are the political party that has just joined will be registered. It is when you are not registered, then you now know that you cannot participate in primaries that are coming and whatever. If you can participate, there will be no need for implosion. There will be no implosion, because implosion will come when interest come and the people coming in want to also contest elections, and they are not allowed, they cannot contest elections. That's when you get implosion. Or when new people come in and they take over the structure, and the people that are there, that have been there, can no longer survive within the party. That is when you have implosion. But in APC, it's so organized that things like that does not happen. As I speak, we are doing registration. We know how many people we are registering every day as the registration is going on, while other political parties are fighting. Don't forget that the voters, the people that are voting, that are not members of political parties that are voting, are also watching to see the people that make sense to the country. Tell me the sense PDP makes now to the masses. Tell me the sense ADC makes to the masses. When Obi is fighting Atiku, Atiku is fighting that within the same party. So it's clear there will be no implosion. APC would go into the election 2027 and will win massively. And I analyzed the number of votes we are. I can tell you when the election is closed, the number of votes that we are going to score, and it will almost be the same thing, if not the same thing.
Well, it's still a long time. They say never say never, because you never can say. But we continue to follow developments very closely, Mr. Tenebe. I like your optimism, and we're also going to continue this conversation in the coming days. Jared Tenebe is the chairman of the APC in Edo State. Thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's our show today, everyone. Remember, you can watch it again at midnight and 6 a.m. tomorrow. I am Nifemi Oguntoye.